The reason I'm making this video is to, in clear terms, debunk that claim that the scholarship cannot be won on merit. And I want to do it with examples. In 2018, two of my friends won this scholarship on merit. One of them is from Kwara State. The other one is from Benue State. Both were ladies, and they did not have to know any Mr. John or Mrs. Johnson to be able to win that scholarship. In 2019, another friend from Ogun State won the scholarship, and all the people you hear me mention are people I know in person. If they had gone to sort anybody or to pay anybody or to lobby anybody, they will tell me. That's the extent to which I know them. In fact, one of them I've known him since 2010. The other two I've known them since 2011. So it's been a long friendship, and they wouldn't do something of that kind and not mention it to me. Then in 2021, I won the scholarship on merit as well. There was this other person, a colleague of mine. We used to work in the same place in Lagos. We applied for the scholarship together. She won that scholarship on merit. And now the interesting part is myself and her did our interview in Ibadan. And none of us was from the western part of the country. But regardless, we won the scholarship. After that set, the following year, in fact, the same year, another friend in Abuja who comes from Abuja won the scholarship as well. He did his interview in Abuja that year. Then after that set, I've had one other friend who won the scholarship and went to France. I've had another friend who won the scholarship. In fact, this one from Ondo State. The other friend won the scholarship is from Borno State. There's this particular one from Ondo State who used to be my roommate when we were doing our bachelors. We lived together in the same room for maybe like four years, back in the days of our bachelor's degree. He won the scholarship and he should be moving to the United Kingdom this year. So why am I giving you all these examples? I want to emphasize that everybody who merits this scholarship can win it. Now, it may sound strange because you may have seen people who qualify, who have first class and have this and have that, but did not win it. In my first attempt also, I did not win it. Regardless of my first class, with a CGPA of 4.98 in bachelor's and 5.0 in my master's, I missed the scholarship on my first attempt. And I can tell you, the person who won it ahead of me in my state merited it more than myself. Because that year, I did not go for the scholarship interview I think I went there with one award, and awards were considered a significant part of the grading system that year. I don't know if you are following what I'm saying. So if anybody tells you that you need to know a Mr. John, or you need to know a Mr. Charles, or you need to lobby a Mr. Thompson somewhere for the scholarship to be granted to you, I just want to let you know that the person is either misinformed, or the person is maybe frustrated out of a previous failure, and then wants to spread that energy towards you so that you do not give it your best and probably do not win. The reality is that most people will judge you based on their own failures, but will sort of exaggerate their capacities or rate you below their capacities, but judge you based on their failure. So somebody would say, because I failed in this or because I did not make it, you cannot make it. But the things the person does right and wins, the person will be like, well, he has won it because he's very exceptional, or she has won it because she is very exceptional. If you do the things you need to do, put your documentations together and put your best energy into this interview, you stand a very big chance of winning it. And this is not to say that only those who are first class win the scholarship. I know people who went there with second class and won the scholarship. The scholarship is national, but the competition is based on the states. You are competing against people from your state. So if at all there is any corruption in the process, then somebody from your state is engineering that corruption. And this video is not to promote PTDF or to lobby, more like paid to talk about the PTDF in any way. It's a good market that sells itself. I'm just having to emphasize this because lots of misinformation are circulating out there. And remember, you can win the scholarship on merit if indeed you merit it. If you go to that merit list on the PTDF website, I don't know anybody who appears on that list that did not win that, who did not win the scholarship on merit. You can question what I'm saying, you can agree with what I'm saying, be it unto you according to your faith, but this is the reality as it stands in the past and as it stands as at today. You can win the PTDF scholarship purely on merit, and you don't need to pay anybody, you don't need to lobby anybody, you don't need to give anybody any money. If you choose to do it and you are aware of another list that people can go into through a lobbying process, then you can talk about that separately. But do not create the impression that people cannot win the scholarship on merit. Several people have won, and I won it purely on merit. I did not know anybody in PTDF to win the scholarship, and it was not required, it was not necessary. Thank you so much, and do have a very wonderful day. So for those of you who have been invited, if you have not seen the video we made, please go and watch that video on YouTube. It will help you prepare well for the interview. And best wishes on your interview. Give it your best. Go with hope, go with faith, and everything is going to work out to your favor. Best wishes. Waiting for success stories. Bye.